Hi, guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Kevin Moore Show. So, this is a short interview compared to my normal long form interviews. And also, I haven't done that many shows in relation to the coronavirus, but this is one. So, I had a couple who live in Switzerland. They reached out to me. They're called Marcus and Sylvie, and they're convinced of the spiritual power that we're all able to tap into. Now, Marcus and his wife have applied this power many times through meditation, mental commitment in their life to achieve goals both privately and in business. Now, Marcus received what he feels is a profound message from the universe, which he has posted on his website 31st of January 2021. Now, he's asked me if I could share this message. The website is in the description below. It's coming up on the screen as well. So the message is simple. If people could mentally commit themselves to defeating and helping with healing from the coronavirus on January 31st, 2021, by meditating, asking and thanking, praying and thinking about it all day long. Now, to do the message some justification, I've asked Marcus to come on, who's with me now on the phone line, who's going to explain the message a bit more in depth as well. So, Marcus, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. I thank you that I can come on.
So, how was the message received then, Marcus?
Okay, Kevin. For a long time, that is from late spring 2020 onwards, I've had the feeling that I have to do something big. It felt like my job was to do something, but I didn't know what that job was. This feeling came again and again, and in the second half of the year 2020, the longer the more often. During the Christmas days, the feeling was very strong again, and I talked about it at length in a prayer. On the night of December 26th to 27th in the year 2020, I was half awake while sleeping. I was sleeping, but it felt like I was awake. I felt warmth and love, and there was a talk in my subconscious. Only in the morning did I really realize what I had experienced at night. At first I was enthusiastic, but the longer I thought about how such an order could be carried out, the more I had doubts about its feasibility. The following night, it's strange, but true, the same situation occurred again during sleep, and I received a very short, concise text to spread the message. So I was convinced I had to do it. That's how it happened.
And what is the COVID situation like in Switzerland?
In Switzerland, oh, it's really bad. It's a bad situation. There are really a lot of people are ill or in the hospitals, and the past few weeks it seemed to become stronger and stronger. But now, since about 2 days, the numbers are decreasing. It seems, but this has happened already sometimes, that it has been decreasing, and next week it was increasing again. But actually, a lot of people are in panic. That's really true. And really, most of the elderly person, they are really afraid of getting the disease. And so most of the elderly people, they stay at home the whole day, the whole week, the whole month. Really, they do not go out. They either they have somebody who is going to make shopping the urgent needed goods, or they go very shortly in the nearest shop to buy what they need urgently. And so, yeah, it's really, nobody sees an end of the tunnel.
What is the energy behind that particular day that we're going to meditate on?
Yeah, there's an energy. I think there's really energy behind. Who could? I don't believe that the virus is going away. Based on this, the virus will still keep here. It will be here forever forever time, I think. But the dangers can be minimized, I think, and the people can get hope, and because to be afraid is really the worst situation you can have in with this pandemic, because your own defense, the defense of your body will not be very well if you are afraid. And so it's important that the people can see we can live with this virus.
I'm going to ask you the next question as well, which was, what was the message that you got then?
Yeah. I have been told that the effects of the virus that is currently rampant on Earth can be mentally manipulated, and that is how the virus can be defeated. It was explained very clearly to me that every person has their own mental power, and that it is the way to mental power of the whole of humanity can also reach what is considered impossible normally. I was asked to give the message for a common meditation on January 31st, 2021 to all people. I was told, spread this message to all people. Together you are so mentally strong that the effect will come.
And this was like no other dream that you ever had, right? This was, for you, really something that was profound.
No, I never had such a, and it was for me not really a dream. It was really speaking in my head, and that was really very impressive. And but I slept then further on the whole night, and really in the morning I realized what happened in this night.
What are the effects of shared meditation, and is there a specific time for the meditation?
Yeah, I was not specifically told what the effects of great shared meditation would be. I can only give my own idea of it here. The message does not indicate that the virus will go away, but that the effects can be influenced and contained. The danger to humanity, and with it for every single human being, will become smaller and possibly disappear completely. Confidence should replace fear, and people should see the light in their lives again. I have no concrete idea how quickly it will work. Immediate help is possible, I think, from the experiences I have already made with praying in my own life, especially in great need, and can be experienced by everyone.
Okay. So, thank you for that. So, how can people participate? Obviously, there's a website which is coming up on the screen as well, which is www.31-01-2021.com. But how apart from the website, how can people meditate? How can people participate? Sorry.
Yeah, everyone can help mentally by being part of it, being a part of the meditation. There are no given rules and no compulsions. I didn't get any words how we should do it. You can pray, you can ask, you can thank, you can meditate, and you can also simply wish for the whole day that the threat of the virus will go away. Everyone feels for themselves how it is best for them to send their message. I mean, none of this should be done with fear, but with joy and with liberation. You can also sing, cheer, and praise. Make it in a way that you feel the healing effects.
So there's no set time on that day to do this sort of meditation.
No, I didn't get a specific time, and I thought then also when I created the website, I thought about this, I should give it time. But the problem is if we spread it over the whole world, we have local times. If I give a time, that's a different time for everyone in this world. And so I thought it's best I give it like I got it in the message with no time, no daytime. Yeah.
But do you feel that there's something important about the energy of the 31st of January?
Yeah, I think this date I have been given in the night. So I think it's the right date.
Right. Yeah. Well, there is something about a sort of collective mental kind of connection that when everyone's doing things at the same time sometimes and thinking the same thoughts. There is a power in that. I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it takes some braveness to sort of follow through on a message like that. I mean, this must have been so profound for you to have gone this far with it, that it's something that you just know you've had to do.
I'm convinced. I'm really convinced of it that I had to do it, and we are my wife Sylvie and I. We are since the beginning of this year. We are fully working every day on this of this message on the job to spread the message everywhere. We make emails the whole day. We have sent letters out to various organizations, and yeah, we try to do everything to spread the message. We have now about 3 weeks left, so let's do it together as good as we can.
In the meditation, are we trying to put our thoughts on the COVID in the sense like to give it healing, or are we? Is it just in general, just to think of others that day?
I would say that as I got the message, the main reason is to concentrate on the disappearing of the bad influence of the virus. So we cannot make the virus disappear. We have to concentrate on getting away from the all the bad things that are connected to this virus.
Okay, so that could be, for example, if we, the side effects of catching it. Do you know what I mean? The consequences
Yeah.
of catching it.
Yeah,
Um,
the
yeah.
consequences. That's the word. I didn't get the word. Yeah.
So with this meditation, then we're trying to build up the immune system, I guess.
Yeah, sure. That's the most important thing. Your immune system, I think. That's the most important thing, and it will. We have on one side we are defeating against the virus, but on the other side we are give us our body more power.
Right. And there is some truth in the I'll say this again, there is some truth in the power of intention. If a lot of people are thinking the same thing, the power of manifestation that way as well. I mean, yeah, I mean, we're not saying that science doesn't play a part here, but there is always a, a sort of like uh, some other power as well, which we don't understand. Maybe, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So unseen power.
The whole thing is really very difficult to speak it in words, and especially difficult for me is to declare it in English words.
Yeah.
But even in German, in my mother tongue, it's for me difficult to bring to clear sentences what I get, what my feeling is that we will be able to do.
Yes. Well, like I say, Marcus, when I received your email, I thought, yeah, this has, why not? Why
Yeah,
not give it a try?
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And if I can help someone like yourself to put that out there, then absolutely. So, and if people want to get in contact with you, they can do
Yeah,
via that
yeah,
website as
yeah.
well.
They can. That's very welcomed.
Well, Marcus, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, Kevin, I thank you for helping me or us to spread the message wherever we can.